I think for everyone, it's sort of just coming to grips with how big it was, and coming to grips with the ramifications, and then figuring, you know, what can I do as an individual? What can a city do? And just trying to put it together. And you know, what I do for a living is control non-native vegetation, real job security. And I think to make sense of that job is just to put one foot in front of the other and just keep at it locally. That we're not going to come up with a grand plan that works. We're going to have to do what works, that we can affect today.
My hope is that actually this will create an Enron type of tipping point in terms of conscientization and in terms of actually garnering a sort of social capital concentration around this issue, and that we should not and must not let this be put to sleep.
As far as creating the future, I think that's right, and I think when it comes to the personal responsibility, what's really helping me is just surround myself with people who are 3, 4, 18, 19 steps ahead of me, who are being radical. And that word radical, the word radical really is, it's confusing because it ends up being very, quote, small things, but they change your inside and they change your sort of acclimation. So, and what I've found too about the people that are in the lead on this, they're so busy in systems change, and that really is so radical, that they're not evangelists. They're not the ones that are like, you should be doing, they never do that to me. The people that I've been, like Tom Benevento, and there's a adjunct professor here, Rob Davis, who lives in Davis, California, and a group from Harrisonburg who are interested in bike culture here in Harrisonburg, not in infrastructure. And Harrisonburg went to Davis, California to study what they're doing there. They've given up their cars. Like, people are actually doing it. And so surrounding yourself, like making it your business to be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? How are you doing that? How do I give up my car? And really pursuing that and not letting that go, and not being, you know, the overwhelmed part is just over. It's just over. I mean, that's just done, because it really is a tipping point. And even like I feel so foolish sometimes asking these questions of, you know, that word foolish comes up a lot for me. So I'm like, how do you not ride, you know, what do you do? And it's almost not knowing what questions to ask, but I think it is surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded, or
I like that word radical, you know, from my biology, you know, it means to the root. And you're getting to the root of a cause if you're being radical, perhaps. And I think that nothing changes unless I change. That would be my message to myself.